Ladies and gentlemen, Machakos is God's land, and we are God's people. On the seventh day, when God rested after creating the earth, he must have taken his time to marvel at the wonders of his works. From the Waita plateau to the Koma Rock, from the green forests of Kadhiani to the grassy plains of Kapiti. He must have looked at this land that is cut by two rivers and said to himself, between the Tana and the Athi, I will destine a people who are resilient, loving, and welcome. To them I shall give the gifts of hard work and courage. Like the parable of the talents in the Gospel of Matthew, we, the people of Machakos, have received these gifts from our Master, gifts of various resources. But like the servant who received 1 talent, we, instead of working to multiply our gifts, we chose to bury them in the sand, thinking that we were pleasing our Master. So today, in spite of everything we know, despite all the resources we have, we find ourselves full of the potential that God gifted us, but we still remain poor, troubled, and unfulfilled. We have gathered here today 6,000 strong from every corner of this marvelous county. Different communities, different religions, different clans, but one people. We have placed ourselves in the safe hands of custodians of our faith, so that we may seek God's blessings for our intentions and for the people we seek to serve. We know that this is going to be a difficult year and a difficult election, but we take courage that with God by our side, that along the journey, he will shine a light on our path and protect us from all adversities. He will deliver us to the promised land. Men and women of Machakos, our county is full of many contradictions. On the one side, it is blessed with great wealth and resources, whilst on the other side, it is plagued with extreme poverty, hunger, and desperation. When you cut through the length and breadth of our county, you will witness the thriving industries in Athi River that generate billions of shillings every year. You will see wonderful houses, expensive cars in our urban centers, but no more than 50 kilometers away from those urban centers, you will see our mothers, our sisters, our grandfathers, walking for tens of kilometers on dusty roads with their old donkeys looking for water. You will see thousands of poor farmers with failed maize crops littering the landscapes, destined for another year of hunger and handouts from the government. You will see young children who haven't eaten a meal for days, who have never seen the inside of a classroom, and whose parents can barely afford to put clothes on their back. Yes, this is our Machakos, the good and the bad. What is even worse is that we as a people have come to accept this situation as being normal, and we believe that nothing can be done about it. It is in this belief that the real enemy of our people resides. The enemy goes by many names, but I will refer to it today as poverty of the mind. This is the worst type of poverty because it paralyzes us. It convinces us that we cannot help ourselves. It convinces us that we must elect criminals to lead us. It convinces us that stealing public resources is acceptable if it benefits the people who are close to us. It convinces us to lose faith in the Almighty and to seek comfort in our own beliefs and misconceptions. This enemy thrives where there is poor leadership. It thrives on corruption, and it thrives in those places that have turned their back on God. Our mission today is to start the irreversible journey of defeating this enemy, of kicking this enemy out of Machakos forever. It is the beginning of a journey to deliver our people back to the land of prosperity, the land of plenty between two rivers that God has destined for us. My brothers and sisters, it is now 12 years since our third president, His Excellency Mwai Kibaki, led the nation in promulgating our new constitution, a constitution that gave birth to devolution. Devolution was intended to bring government services closer to the people. It was intended to create a more equitable formula for the sharing of the national cake. It was supposed to be the cure for unequal development. Every region was to receive and manage its own resources and chart its own development path. The tragedy that we must confront today is that after 10 years of devolution and over 110 billion shillings later, Machakos County still is not working. Healthcare system, healthcare services are not working. Urban planning is non-existent. Revenue collection is inefficient. Education standards are amongst the lowest in the Republic of Kenya. And our people literally are not working. Our young men and women, who make up 35% of the 1.4 million people in Machakos County, feel neglected. They feel left behind. Parts of this county have seen little or no development progress over the past decade, and in many others, development projects have been left abandoned, unfinished. In our Meet the People tours, we have come across abandoned stadia like the one in Kinyui. We have found incomplete ECD classes in every ward. We have found medical ambulances on stones. We have found empty boreholes. We have found neglected dams, dilapidated markets, and other mismanaged development projects that are too many to mention. Is this really the way we want to live? Is this really the way we want to live? For how long will we complain about the poor conditions in our hospitals? For how long will we accept that our mothers should continue to die while giving birth in public clinics? That no drugs, no functioning emergency services. For how long will we accept to see our doctors, nurses, hospital staff, community health workers treated like third-class citizens? For how long? When will we stop this song that we have no water? Today, as we are seated here, 6,000 strong from the 8 sub-counties of Machakos, Auditor General of the Republic of Kenya has said that Machakos County has the 5th highest level of debt of all counties in Kenya. 2.8 billion shillings is owed by the county to suppliers, to contractors. That is 2.8 billion shillings that has been taken away from our local economy. 2.8 billion shillings that has been taken out of the mouths of businessmen and women from Machakos County. These pending bills have destroyed countless of our local business people. who were unfortunate enough to win tenders from this administration. That is why in many of our markets, newly built public toilets in market centers are closed, they are padlocked, and they are unusable because this is the only way that our local contractors can hold the county government to account. It is a shame. It is a shame. It is a shame. The same report by the Auditor General indicates that our neighboring county of Makueni has pending bills of only 6.3 million shillings. Jameni, where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? I must confess to you the reason why I want us to unite and chase away this enemy called the poverty of the mind. It is because I want us to build a new Machakos, a Machakos that embraces its status as Kenya's fastest growing metropolis, a Machakos that takes advantage of its diversity to create wealth and opportunity for its people, a Machakos where rural farmers and urban businessmen thrive in equal measure, a Machakos where our children will grow to achieve their full potential, a Machakos that is respected and admired by Kenyans as the place where public services and public resources work for the benefit of the people. Ndugu zanguni, I feel it is important for each one of you to leave this venue this afternoon having fully understood why Team Waita na Suluhu is the best option for the future of Machakos. As a team, we are clear in our minds, we are resolute in our intentions, and we are purposeful in our actions. We will deliver for the people of Machakos a new direction and a brighter future. Under the administration of Waita na Suluhu, you will see water flowing again through the Yatta Faro all year round so that farmers can grow enough food to feed our people. Under our administration, we will ensure from the lowlands of Masinga to the highlands of Kadhiani that every household has access to sufficient clean water for drinking and for farming. We will tackle the issue of water scarcity practically and sustainably for the future. Our administration will not make the mistake of promising you showers in your home. Instead, we will ensure that we secure the extension of 3 major water pipelines to cut across our county. Kilimanjaro water to serve the people of Machakos and Kadhiani. Masinga water to serve the people of Masinga, Yatta and Mwala. The Northern Collector to serve the people of Mavoko, Kangundo and Matungulu. From the highlands of Ngangalia, Wendano and Chanzavi in Matungulu, Tumbuani in Kalama sub-county. From Wamunyu in Mwala to Kiva in Masinga, we shall go town by town, village by village, making sure that we will desilt dams, rehabilitate boreholes, provide water pipes to each community. It is our dream, Florence and I, that by the end of 2026, we should have been able to add 500 new kilometers of paved road to our county. We would have connected Matu to Ekalakala so that our people stop being eaten by crocodiles. We would have created the link road from Kangundo to Mwala through Mbiuni. We would have connected Kola to Mbwani through Kiatuni. we would have completed the road linking Kidhimani, Ikombe, Katani to Chua. We would have ensured that the road linking Momandu to Konza City is complete, so that our young men and women can secure jobs, opportunities that await us in the new Technopolis. We would have ensured that new rural access roads linking our villages to marketplaces are completed, from Cheleni to Tala Market, from Syokimau to Katani, from Katani to Githunguri, from Didhini to the hills of Mudesia. We will utilize county resources to build long-lasting roads. Ndugu zanguni, safari ndio inaanza sasa. Under the administration of Waita and Suluhu, we will restore dignity to our farmers by reintroducing fully functional agricultural extension services. We will support the provision of market subsidies, market access for our coffee farmers in Sengani, in Kinyui, Mutituni, Mua, Kaewa, and others. We shall make sure that these farmers improve their earnings per kilo of cherry from the current 30 bob to over 200 shillings. We shall ensure and support investment in value addition of coffee, so that wale wamama walekom wawache kuhangaika, wapewe pesa kama Wakenya wengine. The coffee sector will become a true source of wealth and employment for our people. We will provide seeds and support to our farmers to plant avocados and macadamia nuts in Kadhiani. We will show them how to create wealth. We will provide value addition services for pulses, nzuu na zingine, fruits, mangoes, oranges, to bring back the prosperity that existed in the days of Kenya Orchards Limited. We shall invest heavily in restoring our livestock sector by modernizing our abattoirs, by providing our farmers with access to improved breeds and veterinary support for all types of livestock, whether it is chicken, goats, or cows. Our administration will revitalize our health sector by fixing the basics, from empowering our community health workers with the right equipment and with their stipends, to ensuring that each sub-county has a fully functional, well-equipped and properly staffed level 4 hospital. To the people of Mavoko Athi River, I want to promise you this: we will build you a new level 6 hospital in keeping with the population. We must match the needs of a rapidly growing population. We shall implement to the letter, the World Bank Finance Integrated Urban Development Plan for Mavoko. The people of Syokimau, Mlolongo, Athi River, Kenania, and Chumbi will be guaranteed not only water and sewerage services, they will also live in an orderly, well-planned environment with good roads and appropriate infrastructure to support their role as Machakos industrial base. The administration of Waita and Suluhu will pay special attention to the role of education in Machakos County. We will make our ECDs the best in class by targeting a teacher-to-pupil ratio of 1 teacher to 30 students. We will build more classes and introduce a feeding program for our young children. We will ensure that no child is left behind. And because I have promised you, we are managers. We are not politicians. We will work with elected members of parliament, irrespective of their party affiliation. We will complement their efforts to improve the performance of our schools, offer unique county-level scholarships and bursary schemes. We will increase our KCSE university transition rate from the current 13%. Na munisikize kwa makini. Machakos County transition rate from Form 4 to university is 13%. We are 6% below the rest of Kenya. We are 6% below the rest of Kenya. It is a shame. It is a shame. We will invest heavily in vocational and technical training and work with local businesses to ensure that every year a minimum of 5,000 apprenticeship opportunities are given to our young men and women. We will provide a facilitative environment for small, medium, and large enterprises and use the full power of our public and private sectors to create thousands of jobs by attracting commercial and industrial investment, transforming agriculture and extension services, creating market linkages, related processing industries, and boosting tourism. Under the tenure of Waita na Suluhu, you will have a Machakos tourism services, because we know that the crocodiles in Masinga can make us money. We know that from Stony Athi to Mudwani, we have a blessed resource of wildlife. From Lukenya, we must protect our biodiversity, and we will only do so by creating opportunities for the tourism sector. Kenya will rely on Machakos to provide the new frontier of tourism. We, Waita and Suluhu, have committed to creating real opportunities for our young people by promoting sports and arts. We will make sure that that people's park is used every day. Let people go and sing. Let them go play football. Let our girls play netball. Let us create champions from our children. Let us give them the opportunity and the resources to exercise and explore their talents. Ladies and gentlemen, we will make the public service more efficient and productive by automating our revenue collection. Hakuna guesswork. Hakuna guesswork. Ukiwa mama wa soko, bei ndio hiyo. Hakuna kudanganywa na mtu. Na unalipa na simu, mtu asikuambie story. Ukiwa mtu wa boda, uendelee na biashara yako. Ukiwa hoka unakona leseni yako, uendelee na biashara. We will focus on digitizing all our licensing services to eliminate corruption. We will focus economic enablers such as our roads, markets, drainage, sewer systems, urban planning, so that we can make Machakos greater and a true metropolis county. Over the coming months, we will unpack all these issues in greater detail. Today is not the day for the manifesto. Tulikuwa nataka tu tuwagusie kiasi. Ndio wale watu wa matusi wajue sisi tuko na content. Tuko na content. Most importantly, from the office of the governor through to the entire staff of the county government, we will instill a culture of service for you, the people of Machakos. Every one of us is paid by you to serve you. not ourselves. This is the movement that I intend to inspire. Trust and delivery. Machakos demands, Waita na Suluhu delivers. Ladies and gentlemen, when I started this journey, I was walking alone with my thoughts and my aspirations for Machakos. Along the way, I came across fellow journeymen and women who shared in my dreams. We united and joined forces to create the unstoppable movement that you see before you today. Florence Mwangangi and I are simply the face of a movement of people who are fed up of gambling their future. The mission to liberate our county from poverty is bigger than the two of us. It represents the hope and dreams of every right-thinking resident of Machakos County. That is why it is too late for us to turn back. It is too late for us to walk away or to surrender the future of this county on account of political blackmail and intimidation. Na mnisikize kwa makini. To those people who seem so hell-bent on derailing our quest to serve the people of Machakos, I say this to you: let the people decide. Distinguished members of my party, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, the path we have chosen to walk shall not be easy. They shall call us names. They shall try and deceive the people that we are not political enough to lead. But we must always remember that we cannot dream of this transformation unless we take this message to the people. Whilst our opponents ridicule us for our big dreams, we must respond by going to every home, every village, every market center, and every town in all corners of our county, from Kibwani to Kithioko, from Joska to Ndalani. Let the people hear the gospel of delivery and development. We have exactly 122 days to inspire our movement and to deliver our message. Let us not waste one single second. Fear no one but God. I wish to thank each and every one of you, especially our religious leaders, for being here with us today. I wish you all journey masses as you travel back to your homes. May God bless you all, and may God bless this great county of Machakos.
Hello, ataiwe mwana wangai, baito, mboinene nditeva mana. Nzioka, Waita na Suluhu ndoka va mana. Nino nete nangeiwa madhina menu, dhina wa kiwu, dhina wa uiti, dhina wa ucha. Malelu madhuku na angi maingi. Kwa huu nienda tukwata nevamwe, tukwate maende oma uo, tukwate ndayasi tuta akamba, tukwate ndayasi tuta anduma masaku. Tiwo, kwina kindu kingi? Washindwe. Washindwe. Ndugu zanguni, tumeongea kizungu mingi, lakini najua leo ni siku yetu kukutana mara ya kwanza kama wanachama wa CCU, kama wale ambao wanaunga tikiti ya Waita na Suluhu kwa ugavana wa kaunti ya Machakos. Sisi raundi hii hatubahatishi. Wametusema, wametutusi, wamesema, wameongea, wacha waongee. Mimi nawahimiza, mukirudi manyumbani, injili ya maendeleo, tuuze sera, tuuze injili ya maendeleo ya kaunti yetu. Sisi si watu wa matusi. Mimi naheshima viongozi na waheshimu viongozi wetu wote, hata wale ambao wanatupinga. Kama wao wamekosa heshima, hiyo ni shida yao. Mimi nimelelewa kitofauti, na najua nyinyi kama wakazi wa Machakos mnajua kutofautisha watapeli na waongozi. Si kweli? Watapeli si tunawajua. Ukiwapatia ofisi ya governor, kazi yao itakuwa tu kutafuna mashamba ya wananchi. Tunawajua wao. Tunawajua. Hatutawataja, lakini mkienda huko nyumbani, uwaambie wamama wetu wa soko, tutarudisha maji, tutajenga hizo sheds, tutahakikisha ya kwamba kila soko iko na taa ya sola. Wachana na stima wameshindwa kulipa. Nataka uwaambie wakulima wa maembe na machungwa, tutawajengea factory ya kutengeneza juice. Na sisi wenyewe kama kaunti ya Machakos tutawapatia bei yao. Si bei wanalipwa 700 kilo 50, na ukienda Nairobi ama ukija hapa Naivas Machakos town kilo moja ni 200. Hiyo ni ungwana kweli? Nataka mkirudi kwa vijiji, uambie wao village managers, uambie wamama viongozi, uambie sisi serikali ya Waita na Suluhu tutarudisha serikali ingie mrengo wa kanisa. Tutarudisha Mungu katikati ya maendeleo. Hatutakaa mbali na kanisa. Tutahakikisha ya kwamba ile ofisi wameitisha wapewe. Mkirudi manyumbani, tuko pamoja. Uambie wale wamama ambao wako na watoto wachanga, hao watoto nitahakikisha kwamba wakienda ECD yetu watatafuna mkate ama uji, ndio warudi nyumbani wakiwa wameshiba. Uwaeleze katika kila kijiji, dawa ya serikali itapatikana katika hospitali ya serikali. Wale ambao wamezoea kuiba mali ya wananchi waanze kujipanga, waanze kufunga virago. Hiyo kazi ya wizi itakoma mwezi wa 8 tarehe 10 asubuhi. Tuko pamoja? Ndugu zanguni, mkirudi nyumbani, waeleze hao wananchi wako, ni kweli njia itakuwa ngumu, lakini majaribio ni kawaida. Tukiwa na Mungu, yote yawezekana. Yote yawezekana. Naona wengine wenu labda mko na wasiwasi. Mko na wasiwasi? Mtakuwa na shida ya kuuza hizi sera huko kwenu? Kuna watu mnaogopa? Hebu nione wale wa Mwala, hebu niwaone wa Mwala. Najua mko sawa. Machakos town, hebu niwasikie. Ndugu zangu za Masinga, mko wapi? Yata. Wanasema ati Kadhiani hatutakanyaga. Kadhiani, hebu msimame. Msimame wakuone. Waambie tunakuja. Wajipange. Mavoko mwiva. Kangundo. Mateungulu. Kuna mtu nimesahau kweli? Kuna mtu nimesahau kweli? Si kaunti ni yetu. Nasikia nimeimbiwa niongee maneno ya Kalama. Anduma Kalama mweva. Anduma musi. Mwaseo. Sawa. Sasa sijamsahau mtu. Mwala, si nilianza na watu wa Mwala. Na unajua watu Mwala ndio imejaa highest concentration of professionals in Machakos County. Wacha tu wainamie kiasi. Ndugu zanguni, tumeongea mengi, tumesema mengi, lakini najua mtatushika mkono. Na hii safari tuitaitimiza tukiwa pamoja. Nataka tu kuwaomba kitu moja. Mwezi wa 8 tarehe 9 tuko pamoja? Siwasikia. Hello? Mwezi wa 8 tarehe 9 masaa kama hii serikali tutakuwa tumeirudishia wananchi wa Machakos. Wangapi wananiunga mkono? Ngaina mwadhime na yadhima masako yetu.
Say amen. Amen. Everybody. Amen. 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 Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Aya DJ, nimepata ujumbe ya maana sana. Na naomba radhi, mnisamehe tafadhali. Ndugu na dada zetu Waislamu wanafunga kwa muda huu. Tunataka kuwaombea Ramadhan Mbarak, Ramadhan Karim. Mungu awe nawe na asikie na apokee maombi zao zote. Ya pili, si mnajua mali nimetoka, watu wameniita project. Mimi ni project wenu, si ndio? Mali nimetoka, nilipewa idhini ya kuja kusimama kwa hii kiti ya Machakos na Mheshimiwa Rais Uhuru Muigai wa Kenyatta. Lakini akaniambia, ukienda kuongea na watu wa Machakos uwapelekee ujumbe fulani, kwa sababu zile vitu ambao unataka kuwafanyia watu wa Machakos, kwa mfano barabara ya Chumvi dual carriageway paka Machakos town, dual carriageway mpya kutoka Ruai paka Kangundo, barabara ya kuanzia Tala Donyo Sabuk paka Ekalakala. Itabidi ushirikiane na serikali ya kitaifa. Kwa hivyo uambie wananchi waanze kujipanga, kwa sababu sisi tuko ndani ya mrengo ya kisiasa tunaita Azimio. Wacha nisikie Azimio. Najua mimi nimezoea kutafuta kura zangu mimi mwenyewe, lakini hii lazima niitafute. Rais wa 5 mtarajiwa wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Raila Amolo Odinga.